in times of advanced technology. Our kids have access to all kinds of information. Having access to internet means having the power to view anything we want. Giving this power to kids will allow them to access all kinds of negative content and internet. Kids must be monitored. Kids must be monitored because they are not mature enough to handle and technological power that which is internet. Parental controls are necessarily for children because they allow parents to monitor what their kids are doing online, protecting children from cyber criminals, knowing their kids' location, and setting screen time on their devices. All of these controls make kids safer online because kids spend much of their time online. Today I will be talking about 4 things. First, monitoring what your kids are doing. Second, protecting your kids from cyberbullying. Third, knowing their location. And lastly, setting screen time on their devices. Monitoring what our kids are doing online is very important. According to the recent statistics and guidance, 43% of teens said that they would change their online behavior if their parents will watch them. We have to make sure what our kids are doing online. There are a lot of bad websites and apps online that are bad for our kids' mindsets. Seeing or accessing bad websites or apps can damage our kids' mindsets. Kids who look at inappropriate stuff will be affected in the future. Their mindsets will be controlled with thoughts of what they seen, what they were doing and seeing. We want our kids to be good online citizens and to learn and look good and look at good stuff. Without parental controls, and their devices can lead to them or able to search up bad stuff, such as pornography. That's why monitoring what our kids are doing is for protecting them in their future. Once we have parental controls on their devices, we won't need to worry about anything, no matter where they are or what time they are using their devices. There are a lot of cyberbullies out there online. As a parent, it's our job to protect our kids from cyber criminals. Cyber criminals don't care about ages or effects of what they are doing. According to I forgot what it is. 37% of middle high schoolers students report having cyberbullied during their lifetime. You will be faced a lot of problems if your kid get contact with a cyber criminal. Kids can share their addresses or other personal informations. By sharing their addresses, and the criminal can stalk you and can also rob your house or commit a crime like kidnap your child. According to guidancepoint.com, cyberbullying has become a growing problem and continues around the world. They can also expose inappropriate pictures and them talking about stuff they are not supposed to. That's why we have to take advantage of the parental control service provided. We also have to be open with we have to be open and build trust with our kids so they can communicate with us if there is anything. Before before giving before giving your child iPhone or any other device, you have to put parental control. You also have to talk to your child about everything. Warn them about the internet and cyberbullying or criminals or all the circumstances and problems that can happen. Keeping your child's location on is important in case they lie about where they're going. These days, teens will go out to meet a cyber criminal thinking it was someone friendly from online. Knowing where your child is going is very important. According to FamilyEducationPoint.com, to track your child's location, you can use a couple of apps features to track your child's location using family sharing. For example, family sharing. Sometimes your child will meet up with a wrong person, with a wrong people. Sometimes teens will lie about going to a friend's house, but the truth is they are going to meet someone else or going somewhere where they're not supposed to. Parents should always have to keep their children's location on all the time. If your kid gets lost, you can easily locate them. Okay. Setting screen time on your kid's phone is important. According to philosophyvoice.com, too much screen time doesn't just affect your child's mind or body. It can also affect the people around us. Kids these days spend a lot of time online. We have to time our kids how much they need to spend time on their devices. Kids need to spend more time offline. Our kids need to learn more how to communicate and spend time with others. According to ASCP.org, our children's ages 8 to 12 in the United States spend 4 to 6 hours a day watching and using screen times. By setting a screen time on the devices and how much you want your child to use their phone, their device. Once the screen time is off, once the screen time is over, the phone will automatically stop working. Everything will get locked. Children usually use their phone after bedtime, and if they can, setting screen time will make not contact their phones or computers after bedtime. Parental control is very important these days. Today, I talked about 4 things. First, monitoring our kids. And second, protecting children from cyberbullying. Third, knowing where your child's location is at. And fourth is screen time limits. Screen time limits. If you want your child to be good online citizens, make sure to do all these. Parental control is very important. We have to teach them how to use their devices the right way. We need to monitor them and what they're doing online. Knowing their locations, where they are, is important. Setting screen times and all that. And thank you.